7. This is the start of chapter 1, where we're looking at positive and negative integers. So this is our theory booklet. If you go on to the next page, you'll see an overview of the topic, but let's just skip over that for now. And on to the next page, this is our work for today. We are talking about order of operations with positive integers. So first of all, we're going to fill in some blanks here in these dot points at the top of the page. When working with more than one operation, we want to deal with, and the first blank there should say brackets. So we deal with the brackets first. Okay, once you've dealt with the brackets, then on the next dot point we do multiplication and division. Next, working from left to right. Okay, that just means if you happen to come to a division before a multiplication, because it is on the left side, then you would do that first. Okay, you don't have to do the multiplication before you do the division. Okay, so whatever happens first as you're going from left to right. Then on the next dot point, we want to do the addition and subtraction. Okay, working from left to right as well. Okay, the next dot point. Brackets can sit inside other brackets. Always deal with inside brackets first. Okay, all right. So if we remember that order of operations, let's try to apply that to some examples down here. So example A here. We have 6 plus 10 divided by 2. Now, working through the steps, we were told to do brackets first. There's no brackets. Then we were told to do multiplication and division. There's no multiplication, but there is a division. See here, 10 divided by 2. So that's what we need to do first. So we're going to leave the 6 and the plus sign, and we're just going to do that division. 10 divided by 2 is 5. Okay, so we've done the division, there's no multiplication. Next step is to do the addition and subtraction. So there's an addition there. 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. Okay, let's try part B. 18 minus 2 times bracket 4 plus 6 close bracket divided by 5. So going through the order of operations, we start with brackets first. So here are the brackets, we need to work those out first. Everything else, we just write down the way it is. 18 minus 2, and then there's a times sign. Now let's work out the bracket. 4 plus 6 is 10, and keep writing down the rest, divided by 5. Brackets are done. Next, we do multiplication and division. So as we start from the left side, we come to this multiplication first. So let's put a circle around that. That's what's going to happen next. So writing the 18 down, we have a minus sign. 2 times 10 is 20, and we want to divide that by 5. Okay, we haven't finished with the multiplication and division because here is a division now. So that's going to be the next step. So leave the 18 minus 20 divided by 5 is 4. Okay, and then finally, addition and subtraction is the third step. Okay, so we do this subtraction. 18 minus 4 is 14. Okay, so try to set your questions out just like this, all your equal signs underneath each other, showing each step as you go. Let's try again for part C. Brackets first. Now this one actually has 2 sets of brackets, and we had a little reminder in our notes up the top of the page that we always start with the inside brackets. So that means these ones, the 5 minus 3 has to happen first. Write everything else down. So I have a square bracket, 6 minus, now 5 minus 3 is 2. Close the square bracket, and then I have a times by 7. Now I still have brackets in my problem, so I'm going to have to do the next set of brackets now. So 6 minus 2 is 4, and then I have a times by 7, and then my next step is to do multiplication division, so 4 times 7 equals 28. Okay, over onto the next page, we have a word problem. It says, find the difference between 76 and 43, triple this result, and finally subtract the quotient of 35 and 7. Okay, what do all those words mean? Let's read it again and put some symbols in there. So it says, find the difference. Difference means to subtract. So you want to subtract 76 and 43. Then we want to triple the result. To triple something means that we need to multiply it by 3. And finally, subtract, okay, so that's another takeaway, subtract the quotient. Quotient means to divide 35 and 7. Okay, so let's see if we can write that down as a number problem. So, find the difference between 76 and 43. So 76, take away 43. That's what difference means. We want to triple this result. That means we need to find out what that's equal to and triple it, which means to times it by 3. And finally, subtract. So we now want to take away the quotient of 35 and 7. So that means, quotient means divide, 35 divided by 7. Okay, so now that we've put it into numerical form, let's work through our order of operations. First of all, we start with the brackets. So we need to subtract 76 minus 43. So without a calculator, we might count up from 43, so 53, 63, 73, so that's 30 to get to 73, and then we'd count on 3 more to get to 76, so 33. Then we times by 3 minus 35 and divide by 7. Okay, remember to have nicely lined up equal signs under here. Okay, the brackets are gone, so now we want to do multiplication and division. So starting on the left, we come to a multiplication first. 33 times 3. Now to do that times table, you times the 3 with the 3 out the front. 3 times 3 is 9. And 3 times the second 3, which is also a 9. So 99. Minus 35 divided by 7. Okay, we've still got a division in there. So we're still doing multiplication division line. So we need to do that next. So leave the 99. Leave the minus sign. 35 divided by 7 is 5. Finally, we can get to the subtraction. 99 minus 5 is 94. All right, that's it. That's what we're doing today.